life. Just on my way here, I haven't seen Lorraine in a year. We used to work together quite a bit and we haven't seen each other in a year. And the last time we saw each other, I'd only just moved house. But just on my way out to come and present, she said, "Oh, I'm getting something funny. Are you moving house again?" "Yes," I said. "We're just putting our house on the market." No one knew that yet. Lorraine did. So if you would like for somebody to, in a very explicit way, tell you what's going on in your life and what's coming up, and Lorraine has got the most gentle demeanor as well, so you really feel like you're having a bubble bath when you talk to this lady. That's the person you want to talk to. So this is the number. Option 1 for Shayla, option 2 for Lorraine, and option 5 for the rest of our team. The rest of our team is constructed of psychics with many, many different skills. For example, right now our psychic Butterfly Wings is available. Butterfly Wings' PIN number is 1571. And she's a love specialist that deals with tarot, mediumship, and clairvoyance. That's just as one example. Jerry and Dominic are free right now as well if you'd rather talk to a boy. Now, I've explained to you everything you need to know for yourself to get involved. That leaves me free to deal with the people who have already got involved. So is this a new text there from guest 1465? What will happen at the weekend from Maxine, 28th to the 3rd, 71. I missed the reading, Will I Find Love? Let's have a little look whether you will find love at the weekend and what else is due to happen at the weekend as well. Right. It doesn't look like you will find love this weekend, but you'll certainly find people that are interested in getting closer to you. So if you don't find love, you will find flattery, and you know, flattery is fantastic too. This weekend is actually going to bring up some very interesting connections with work. So you might meet somebody who will offer you a job later on. What this actually shows me is that this weekend is very successful, but not the way you're expecting it to be. Now, as long as we're looking at all the tools here, let's stay on this camera and show you what I've brought in with me, which I will be able to use on the phones for you. I've got my lovely Thoth deck, and the reason I'm mentioning it is because Shayla earlier said that she's not actually seen this type of tarot cards before. So this is for everybody else that that likes the look of those. They're called the Thoth deck, and they combine the tarot knowledge, Egyptian mythology, a little bit of biblical knowledge, numerology, astrology, and so on. I've got a pack of runes here that might come up for some special occasions. There's a beautiful pendulum that I've recently got for my birthday from a friend. Isn't it the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? Not going anywhere without it. Literally, I shower with this thing now because it's so gorgeous. And I've got a little crystal ball as well, which, as you see, has lots of clouds in it. Now, because I'm a very active person, when I look at the crystal ball, I like to move it all the time, and then the clouds actually sort of gather together to tell me a story. And I've got some playing cards here as well, all the way from Greece from a long time ago, and they will be great for some of our love readings. Now, all of those things that you see here are actually tools that both Shayla and Lorraine use themselves on option 1, on option 2. So if you are after a rune reading, Shayla would be able to do that for you, tarot as well. If you're after a playing cards reading or a crystal reading, Lorraine can do that for you right now. Couldn't be simpler to get involved. The number is right there. These are the options. We've also got option 5 for the rest of our team. Here, it's easy to get involved, so why don't you? I've got another text to get to, from a guest who says, hi Fab and Inbaal. Hi. Spot on as always. Pull a few cards about next month. A bit stressed at the moment. Much love, Colby. 17th of the 2nd, 82. Colby, how are you? A little bit stressed. Okay, you already said. Let's see what's going on next month. 1, 2, 3. Right, I know I said 3, but 4 cards came up for you because you've got a couple of cards that reinforce some work next month. Now, you might have to go and do some work just to be able to prove yourself in a different situation. We both know what we're talking about, so we don't need to go into detail there. And these actually show travel, so you might need to commute further afield to get what you need to get out of the story that you're in the middle of right now. I know this sounds very enigmatic, yeah, but I'm not being vague. Colby knows exactly what I mean, because the situation we're looking at is very sensitive, and because the situation we're looking at, both myself and Colby, who has had a lot of readings for me over the last 2 years. Now it's more than 2 years, Colby, isn't it? 3 years almost. Because Colby's had a lot of readings from me, then we can just sort of top it up every once in a while. If you're completely new to the psychic world, the best thing that you can do is treat yourself to a nice long 20-minute reading, completely relaxed on the phone, so that you've got your first experience of a reading. The last lady I spoke with has never actually had a reading before, and she started off by saying, I've never done this sort of thing before, which made me feel very sordid indeed. But once you've had yourself this nice long reading, you sort of know where everything goes, and that makes it much easier to receive sort of top-up readings later on, and that's where the texts really come into their own. A lot of people have been getting involved with the mystic text as well, which means it goes straight to the psychic computer, and if you see these two girls hunched forward and not actually talking, they're answering your text. If you put the name of the psychic you'd like the text to get to at the start of the text, then you'll be able to receive your answer exactly from the person you'd like to receive the answer from. So you can put mystic at the start of it and send the text to 87778. You've got a beautiful wave there from Shayla and an equally beautiful wave there from Lorraine. Look, Lorraine's even got the whole call me thing going. Do it, babe. Do it, babe. Yep, not as obedient as all that. Oh yes, obedient. Very good girl. So both ladies are off the phone right now, ready to take your calls. Between 9 a.m. and 12 in the afternoon, I know that I was answering lots of calls from you people. Surely there are still questions left. Also, very important that you know Shayla's only with us for another 45 minutes. So if you need to get her answering a question, she was here since a couple of months ago when the show just started. This channel, this station is the new kid on the block, and we are doing well, let me tell you, for a new kid. Shayla was here from day one, so she has amassed a very large fan following. If you're one of those people and would like to get a reading, go right ahead. This is the number. The option is 1. For a Lorraine fan, the option is 2. And for all the rest of you that would like to talk to somebody but feel maybe a little uncomfortable about the whole telly thing, just dial the number and press option 5 to get through to one of our lovely psychics. I can see that Dina is available right now. Pin number 9262. That's 9262 for Dina. Another guest says, hi, nice to see you on TV again, Inbaal. Thank you. I'm Barb, 10th of the 5th, 52. Was told old love is coming back. Can you see when? I've been alone 5 years. Thank you. I'm actually going to use my playing cards for you because I really like these when they're involved in love and in timing. So this shows good news about love. Ooh. About you and the love of another person. Are you quite fair-haired, Barb? Because it shows a fair-haired younger gentleman coming in. It's a chap from overseas. It looks like you'll talk a lot before you actually have a chance to get together, and he might be a work connection, but I would probably have to put it as still another 10 weeks before the two of you get together. I don't see you staying single for very much longer, but what I am picking up on looking at these is that when somebody does like you, you sort of don't notice it, or you sort of, you know, cancel it out to yourself and you say, yeah, he's just being a mate, he's just being a friend, there's nothing more than that. And that's probably how you manage to stay single for as long as you have, Barb. So next time someone is extra nice to you, see if you can do a little bit of flirting. A little bit of flirting never killed anyone, Barb, and see whether there is chemistry there. Now, for new viewers or for people that are new to Sky or even to the UK, Bob was saying how nice it was to see me on TV again, and I'm very grateful for that. The fact is that I have been working on interactive psychic programs since 5 years ago, and I have made it my choice to work on this channel for a very simple reason that here it's the most comfortable, it's the most spiritual place in the UK to work. Everybody is so laid back, and what we pride ourselves on is that here it's easy to get through to your psychic. During this time that I haven't been on interactive television so much, and I know that it looks so dodgy, doesn't it? I was sort of gone 9 months ago, and now I've come looking, you know, a bit chubby and happy. It's not what you're thinking. There's no little baby Inbaal running around or anything like that. Hopefully one day, and if you're the praying sword, please pray for me. But in the meantime, when I wasn't so much on television, I've actually been busying myself writing for lots of magazines, and I would like to show you them very quickly, if I may. What we've got here, the first one that I've got on top is actually High Spirit magazine, and in this one I write a regular half a page. Ooh, this is actually very interesting article from my friend Ephebia, who's an animal communicator, but onto my own half a page where I'm part of a panel and I answer questions from readers every month. It's going to be a while again before I find it. Oh, sorry, this is High Spirit. In High Spirit, I actually write 2 pages every month. It's on the other side, where I show people how to make the most of what they've got. Yeah, some people can think of it as spell casting. For some people, it's as simple as calling it affirmations. But I've got a couple of pages every month, and if you do need a spell created for you specifically in the magazine, you can get in touch. So this is High Spirit, and I also regularly write for Soul and Spirit. It's here. Got myself completely in the jumble there. It's here where I regularly answer a question from a reader. So I've got a half a page every month, and I suppose a little mystery here is that one of the other people in the panel, who is not currently one of the team here, will before too long be one of the team here, as well as that in this month's War magazine. Very trendy, very trendy. There's a little article about beliefs, and it covers alternative beliefs. The girl in the robe with the sword, that's me. That's me looking all out in nature. I don't much like nature, and it rained on my hair that day as well, but it makes for a good photo. That's what I've been up to. What have you been up to? I've missed all of you. Get in touch, drop me a text. I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love to have a nice catch up, because if the last time you'd had a reading with me was the last time I was on the telly, you're due a catch up. It's been since May of last year, and it's March already. It has been a while. Let's have a little look at what our guest Trisha has written. Hi Inbaal, a general reading please. 25th of the 6th, 63, and that's Trisha from Scotland. Hello to all of our Scottish viewers. Now, a general reading is something that would be almost impossible to do just by text, so I'm just going to look at the most important themes that are that are coming up here. First of all, it's actually showing some studies coming up for you, and the studies seem to be along the psychic front. So if you're about to sort of sit in a circle, or if you're about to start a course or a training, massage, aromatherapy, anything like that, that's why this comes up. Also, it brings up quite a bit of travel for you, and it says that travel and work are going to be connected. It shows you thinking about a house